come to you, General Narayana, just a sec. We're getting some pictures. Okay. Prime Minister Modi, there. Okay, he's meeting a Communist Party leader there in Tianjin. I think he was part of the delegation also. We are trying to find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are first visuals of the Indian Prime Minister coming in after his bilateral meeting with President Xi Jinping of China. Just about half an hour ago, we saw the last visuals coming in of President Xi Jinping holding a nearly 1 hour-long bilateral meeting, a little bit over the scheduled 40 minutes that was initially told to us. And there you see Prime Minister Narendra Modi also interacting with other top dignitaries and leaders from China. These are signals we are just getting a hold of who these top officials are and what are the bilateral meetings that are also set, as our reporter on ground, Shavan Sen, was also telling us there's another big bilateral meeting set for second half of the day, and we are yet to determine as to which nation will that be. But these are fresh visuals coming in as Prime Minister Narendra Modi continues his bilateral engagements in China. They're holding conversations. These are fresh visuals coming in from Tianjin, fastest on Republic, and these are visuals live from the Tianjin house, I believe, after the bilateral meeting with President Xi Jinping of China, their Prime Minister Narendra Modi further interacting, and we'll be checking in if there is a soundbite of him on what this interaction is all about. But these are the latest visuals coming in from Tianjin, where the series of bilateral relationships and meetings continue. These are the visuals, ladies and gentlemen, coming in live from Prime Minister Narendra Modi's recent engagement there, and the longest bilateral ties discussions continuing between India and China. Just moments ago, we saw President Xi Jinping also concluding his bilateral meeting, which lasted about an hour, and various key talking points that we have been reiterating over and over as to what was the key discussion about. Chinese have hailed the bilateral visit, hailing that India and China both have an ancient civilization. Both of them are ancient civilizations in the East, and both are the most populous nations in the world and important members of the global South, which is why President Xi Jinping urged Prime Minister Narendra Modi to consider this, that we both should shoulder the historic responsibility of improving the well-being of our two people, promoting solidarity, rejuvenation of developing countries, and promoting the progress of human society. It is the right choice for our both nations to be friends who have good neighborly and amicable ties. Those are the words of President Xi Jinping as he welcomed Prime Minister Narendra Modi for the SCO Summit in Tianjin just moments ago. At the same time, Prime Minister Narendra Modi also reiterated India's red lines vis-a-vis bilateral engagement with China, where he talked about on how we are committed to taking our relationship forward on the basis of mutual trust, respect, and sensibility. These are the visuals coming in live from Tianjin, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi continues his bilateral engagements after the bilateral meeting